Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if you are new here. My name is Natalie Hughes. I am a psychic medium, a life mindset, and manifestation coach. And in my business and on my platform, my job, my purpose, and my mission is to support professional women as they create emotionally fulfilled and purpose driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we are fulfilling this purpose by doing some readings, channeling some messages from your guides, angels, and ancestors, all about your career, reaching your next level. We're going to see what is coming through for you. There are 3 graphics. They are numbered. Go ahead and pick the picture that stands out the most to you, or the pictures. The timestamps are already in the description box. So I will see you at your reading. Hello, my lovely pile number 1. Welcome into your reading where we're getting some career messages for you, things from your guides, angels, and ancestors that are going to support you as you transition into your next higher level in your career. So, starting out, the picture that you chose is 222. It says, "Don't find someone to tell you what to do. Find someone to help you uncover the answers lying dormant within you." So immediately the energy and the vibe here, especially with the little ambient video that I felt to choose for you guys, there is an energy of adventure. There's an energy of excitement. Oh my goodness. I just feel this rush. And I look at my wall right now. There's a spicy margarita poster and I'm getting that jalapeno. There's a spiciness. Have you ever had a jalapeno margarita or a spicy margarita? Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a million things that are going on in my mind right now. You guys might be feeling super excited, but that, that viral song that's like, "Give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs." Oh my God. Okay. There's a million messages that are coming in my mind, and I have to tell everybody we need to all just calm down. We need to all take several deep breaths because I need to actually get the messages out before we move on to the next message. So, first things first, I'm feeling huge surges of inspiration. There's a million ideas, there's a million different directions that we want to go to. It's like, there's trains of thought that are running in your mind and they're going in a million and one different directions. And the first message that's coming through from your spirit team is that you can kind of just hop on a train and you can ride that wave until you want to hop on to the next one. And the message that's coming through is that it's okay if it's disorganized, because there's going to be a method to the madness. The chaos is going to calm down, but right now you can utilize this energy and this excitement to really begin setting a lot of foundations for things that you're going to start working on. So let's say you want to write a book, and then you also want to write a play, and you also want to record a movie. Let's just say those are your ideas, right? So you start working on one chapter. It's not the first chapter of the book. It's a chapter right in the middle. You start working on a chapter in the middle of the book. You start working on the end of the play. You're in the 3rd act. And then you also start filming different transitioning scenes for your movie. At some point, there's one project that's going to stand out the most to you. You're going to start devoting more of your time to it. But when you're ready to come back to that novel, when you're ready to come back to that play, the work that you did do when you felt that inspiration, it's going to be something that's tremendously helpful. It's like, the idea that taking a picture of someone is like you are capturing the energy of something in a moment. So let's say that you're inspired to write a book and you are jotting down some notes, you're writing down a couple paragraphs while you're feeling super inspired. The paragraphs that you're writing and the things that you're creating, it's like the energy of inspiration, that energy of spark is now embedded in that sentence. It's embedded in that paragraph. So when you come back to that project next week or next month or next year or 10 years from now, you're going to read that paragraph and you're going to get tuned in, tapped, and turned on back to that feeling of excitement, back to that energy of like what it is that you were wanting to. So they're saying right now, you could be getting a million and one different ideas. Write that shit down because you're kind of taking like snapshots of these different projects where you're capturing the essence of what it is that you are being called to create. Just because you're not feeling called to bring everything into fruition 110% right now doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. So the next message that's coming through from your guides is that we would love for you to throw the idea of what it's supposed to look like out of the window. We would love for you to throw the idea of what the journey is supposed to look like out of the window right now, because you, pile number one, you are my creatives. You are my real creatives, my creatives who are living in their zone of genius. And anybody who really understands creativity understands that there are no rules for creativity. Anybody that really understands creativity understands that your personal creative process is going to be different. It's going to be 110% unique to you. Your creative process is like your DNA. It's like your thumbprint, right? Nobody else's creative process is going to exactly match up to your creative process. And so you're kind of restricting yourself and making the journey a little bit harder for yourself and making the journey more difficult for yourself, because you're trying to say, if I was really good enough, then I would be writing one chapter a week. And if I was really good enough, then I would be, doing this and this and this. And if I was really good enough, then I would be here and it would be like this. And I would be meeting this marker. And it's just like, well, that's not actually your journey. That's not actually your journey. And it doesn't mean that you don't have structure. It means that structure looks different for you. Okay? Creativity is feminine. Creativity is not masculine. Creativity is a feminine process. Think about feminine energy, divine feminine energy. Think about your womb. It's a cyclical energy. It's a sensitive energy. It's an emotional energy. It's an intuitive energy. These are not things that are going to necessarily fall according to a super hard schedule. And you're not doing something wrong just because your life or your creative projects or your career ventures are not falling in line with some specific made up schedule. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for pile number one. We have Rabbit, which is talking about SCX, but it's this sacral energy. You chose the orange picture, and the spicy margarita is an orange drink in this poster that I'm looking at. This is sacral energy. It's creative energy. It's a sensual energy. And this is all about desire. Right now, you are being driven by desire. You're in a place where your desire feels more heightened. And this is like really, it's a really relevant is not the right word. It's a really important time for you. It's like harness as much of this energy as you possibly can. If we're talking like feminine cycles, it's like you're ovulating right now, okay? And when you are ovulating, it's like you are made out of titanium. You can do anything, you can do everything, you can do anything and everything all at once. You know what I mean? Like when you are ovulating, you are superwoman. You could pick up a fucking car if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, you are superwoman when you are ovulating. And that's the cycle that you're in right now. You're in an ovulation cycle when it comes to your creativity. When you're ovulating, what do you want to do? You want to bang. You know what I mean? When you're ovulating, you want to create life. You are being driven by your desire. And so it's like you're in this cycle, this ovulating energy, this incredibly fertile energy. Well, what happens if you are ovulating and then you bang and then you become pregnant? Well, what happens? You go through a gestation process. You don't ovulate and then bang and then pop out a baby next week. You ovulate and then you bang and then you become pregnant and then you go through that gestation process. And so now they're talking about planting seeds. For some of you, you guys could really be pregnant. We're talking about career, but like, why are we talking about pregnancy so much? Oh my God. So that could be relevant. If it's not, just ignore it. It doesn't matter. The point is, you're planting many seeds right now. And the seeds that you're planting, the seeds of creativity that you're planting, the seeds of creativity that you're planting, they're going to harvest. You are planting seeds that are going to harvest. And there are certain seeds that don't need to be tended to every single day. There are certain ideas and certain things that you just need to write down in your notes app. This is a great idea. We're going to come back to this. And then 5 months from now, it's time for that idea now to be harvested. It's time for that idea now to come into the physical. You know what I'm saying? So the message that's coming through is honor yourself, honor this excitement that you're feeling, honor this fertility that you're feeling, follow your desires. Don't force yourself to be too structured at this point, because the experience of ovulation isn't going to last forever, right? If we're talking about ovarian cycles, you experience your ovulation and then you're moving right into, what is it? I think you're moving right into your luteal phase right after ovulation, right? So, long story short, right now you've got all this creativity, you've got all of these ideas, and you're not going to feel this way forever. So capitalize on it, capitalize on this energy that you're in, capitalize on this state that you're in. And then when you shift out of this cycle and you find yourself craving more structure, you find yourself leaning into more structure, you find yourself leaning into focusing on one of those projects at a time, focusing on doing a specific thing, then you can honor that and you can flow with that. The point and the message is that you can trust yourself, you can trust your desires, you can trust the normal natural cycles and rhythms of your body and of your life, and understand that everything is unfolding according to plan. You aren't still in alignment with your career goals. You are still in alignment with your desires for growth and expansion. You are still on the track for success. That experience, that journey, and the way that it unfolds is just going to look different than what somebody else told you, right? A lot of people are taught and told, you're going to go to school and then you're going to go to college, you're going to graduate from college, you're going to get a job, and then you're going to work that job until you turn 60 years old, and then you're going to fucking retire. But is that what happens for a majority of people in their lives? Well, I don't know about the majority, but is that what real life really is? Is that what being a creative is? Is that what being an entrepreneur is? Is that what being an artist is? Not necessarily, even if you are going to college and getting degrees. Things do not have to follow a cookie cutter plan in order to be worthy, in order to be valid, in order to be respectable, or in order to be dependable. You can trust yourself. You can trust this journey that you're on. You can trust what you're feeling, what you're wanting, what you're desiring, and what is alive within you. You can trust yourself. You know more than you are currently allowing yourself to believe. Okay, pile number one. So that's all that I've got for you. And I would love if you would comment some orange hearts down below. Let me know that you're claiming this. And before you go, I want to let you know that I am currently open for personal readings. I have been having a great time with the divas who have been booking their personal readings with me over the past, like, what, week, 2 weeks that I have had my bookings open. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, get my support, then you can do so by using the link in the description box. Also, I don't think I mentioned the free resource library to you. I've got over 12 mindset and manifestation tools available for you. You can join that as well by utilizing the link in the description box. I love you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way out of here, and I'll talk to you in the next reading. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. How are you doing, my loves? I hope that you're doing good. In today's video, we are looking into some career messages for you from the guides, the angels, and the ancestors as you are leveling up in your career. I feel that you're ready to make more money. I feel that you're ready to increase your income. I feel that this is the pile for the women who are ready to charge more and you're dealing with some self-doubt. The graphic that you chose is 444. No one else has to believe in your dream but you. And as we continue to tap into this energy and I begin channeling for you guys, I just want to remind you about the free resource library. There are over 12 mindset and manifestation resources for you when you just click that beautiful link in the description box. So let's jump into this. We're shuffling some cards with one of my favorite oracle decks, and we've got what do you feel as the card that's coming through, which is beautiful and perfect and just so powerfully aligned. So pile number 2, what I can see is that you are dealing with some feelings of doubt, some feelings of insecurity. Okay, so this is definitely my my entrepreneurs, could be my creatives, which you always count as entrepreneurs for me, but also my women who are growing and expanding in corporate. So this is the woman who wants to grow and expand her position. I'm getting higher paying position, higher paying role, more like a higher level management position. I want more pay. I want to charge more. I want clients who are paying me more money, but I can't receive that because of this. It might not be possible for me because of this. Do I have enough years experience? Do I have enough credential? Will people pay me this? Do I deserve to receive this? So you're ready to receive more. You're ready to be in your next level, but you're feeling some doubt. And so there's this energy of indecision. You could definitely be experiencing some sort of like analysis paralysis where it's like, I could do this, but I could also do this. I don't know if I should do this, so maybe I should do this instead. I don't really know. And you're spending more time trying to focus on the how and hash out the details instead of just being in the energy of I received my desires and everything worked out for me and I got what I wanted and everything is okay. So the message from the guides, angels, and ancestors for you, pile number 2, is that you've got to take it to the end, okay? Manifestation, law of attraction is all about living in the end. It's about taking yourself to the other side. Right now, you're doing what one of my coaches would call messing too much with the middle. There's too much focus on, I need to get all of the details and I'm not going to let myself rest. I'm not going to let myself rest until I have everything figured out. And not allowing yourself to rest doesn't necessarily mean that you're working hard and posting on Instagram every single day and doing all this. Not allowing yourself to rest means there's some tension in your shoulders. Right now, look at your body. Feel into your physical body. Are your shoulders hunched up to your ears? Is there tension in your back? Are you relaxed in your muscles? Are you present in your body? Are you allowing yourself to rest when it comes to your career? Are you allowing yourself to rest when it comes to your finances? Because I'm feeling an energy of like franticness. I'm feeling an energy of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I should do this. Well, this person told me I should do this. And this advice told me I should do this. And way back when someone said this. And I also had the idea like, whoa, there's a lot that's going on mentally right now. They're like, skip to the good part. Skip to being on the other side. And I really struggled with this for a really long time. How can I take myself to the end? Oh, I'm so happy. I have all of the money. I'm being taken care of, blah, 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 when nothing in my physical reality is how I want it, when I feel dissatisfied, when I'm not getting the clients I want, when I'm not getting the sales that I want. Am I just neglecting myself? Am I just ignoring my problems? Am I just in denial? Blah, blah, blah. And here's your mindset shift for that. Took me many years to get it, and I'm giving it to you for free. You are welcome. Like this video immediately without delay. The mindset shift here is understanding energy. It's not just about what you do, it's about why you do it. So, in manifestation, when you're living in the end, when you're taking yourself to that place where, let's say you want the higher level position, you're opening up your journal and you're scripting. And you are writing about, I am in that higher level position. I love my job. I love having this position at my work. I love being a manager. I love making this salary. I am currently making 60,000 more than I have ever made in my life. And my new job came with an amazing sign-in bonus. I feel incredibly respected. I feel incredibly valued. I feel so safe and I feel so secure. And as you're tapping into that energy and you're tapping into that vibe, what happens? The thoughts that you think determine the feelings that you feel. And the way that you feel is the way that you vibrate. It's the vibration that you're emitting. And so the vibration that you're emitting now becomes your point of attraction. Law of attraction, we live in a vibrational universe where people, places, things, situations, experiences, thoughts, and ideas that are a vibrational match to each other, they seek each other out. They are magnetic to one another. So when you begin thinking, I love this job. This job is so amazing. I love making 60,000 more. I love blah, 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 blah. I feel so safe and secure in my position. I'm getting clients signing on every single day. The most amazing, wonderful women in the entire world signing on every single day. You are shifting the thoughts you're thinking, you're shifting the feelings that you're feeling, you're shifting the vibration that you're emitting. And then what are you also shifting as a consequence? You're shifting the things that you're attracting because you've shifted your point of attraction. You shifted your vibration. So as you shift your vibration and you shift your point of attraction to connect with, I love this job. I love this work. I feel satisfied with my work. I feel satisfied with how much money I'm making. I love my clients. I love my customers. I love my team members. I am such an amazing boss. I feel confident in myself. I feel certain about my ability to handle my tasks wonderfully. I am getting paid beautifully. You shift your energy. You shift your point of attraction to that. You are now beginning to attract thoughts, people, places, things, experiences, solutions, ideas, perceptions that are in alignment with your next level in your career. So you're not taking yourself to the end thinking and scripting and feeling as if you've got the money and the safety and the security in order to ignore what's going on in your reality. You're not running away from it. You're not living in denial. You're taking yourself to the end and you're being very intentional about it. You're taking yourself to the end with the understanding that from this place, you now become more open to the thoughts, ideas, people, places, situations, circumstances, and solutions that are going to support the manifestation of this desire. In other words, if you're a coach like me and you start writing about amazing clients are coming into my business every single day, my course is selling every single day, you begin to attract a new idea. Hey, what if I started talking about my offer in this way? What if I sent out an email like this? What if I shared about this on social media? What if I posted about this? Oh, wow. An even better way for me to think about my clients would be like this. You start attracting the coaches, you start attracting the mentors, you start attracting the help and the support that you need. You start attracting in those clients, and suddenly you're on the other side. So, pile number 2, that's a portion of your message. And then another portion of your message is around you being willing to trust yourself. Right now, you're allowing the perception of other people to impact your willingness to believe in yourself. Well, if other people don't think that it's worth that much, then maybe I should lower my price. What if other people aren't going to pay this much? What if they're not going to agree to give me more money? You're thinking about their perception of you and allowing that to impact what you are willing to believe that you get to have. And that's bullshit. You are the leader of your mind. So what does that mean? That means that you show up from the belief, the perception, the expectation. I choose to believe and expect that I make $20,000 a month in my business with ease. I choose to believe and expect that I make $20,000 a month in my business with ease. And obviously, the right paying clients, and obviously, the right paying customers, and obviously, the right paying students come into my world because I make $20,000 or more every single month in my business. Obviously, women who value me come into my world and they pay me quickly and easily and eagerly because I make $20,000 or more every single month in my business. Of course, women who value my gifts, my skills, and my talents come into my world and they invest in me quickly and easily and consistently. They can't get enough of me because I am the woman who makes $20,000 or more every single month in my business. This is who I am and this is what I do. Another example, obviously, I work for companies and corporations that eagerly hire me in the position of this higher management. Obviously, I am the woman who is chosen to lead a team. Obviously, I am paid more money. Obviously, I receive a raise every single year because I'm the woman who makes more and more money every single year. Because I'm the woman who is always able to invest more. Because I'm the woman who is always able to save more. Because I'm the woman who is always able to go on more vacations. Because I'm the woman who is always able to purchase the home that she wants to live in. Because I am the woman who is always able to drive the car that she wants. This is who I am. This is what I was created for. This is my identity. And so if I'm the woman who makes more every single year, then obviously there are companies that continue to hire me at my desired salary. Obviously, there are companies who value my gifts, my talents, and my skills. Because this is who I am. You are the leader. You are the person who decides who you are and what you get to have. It's not based on what somebody else is going to think and what somebody else's standard is and what somebody else considers to be valuable. There's somebody who's going to pay $25,000 for an Hermes Birkin, and there's somebody else who would never pay that even if they had all of the money in the fucking world. Nobody decides the value of an Hermes Birkin except for Hermes. And the people who are willing to pay $25,000 for a bag are the people who agree with Hermes's beliefs about their own value. That's how it works. No one else has to believe in your dream but you. It's not your job to convince them. It's your job to get clear and convince you. What do you feel for your career? What do you want in your career? What do you want to offer? How do you want to serve? What do you want to be paid? You get clear on that. You get confident that you get to receive that, that you are the woman who receives that. You live in the energy of receiving that, and the people must show up. The ideas, the mindset shifts, the healing, the whatever it is that you need, it must become clear to you. Obviously, it does, because you're a vibrational match to it. It must come. We live in a vibrational reality and universe. Okay. So, panel number 2, I am going to tell you that I have. Oh, give me some yellow hearts in the comment section if you're claiming this. Also, I have personal readings that are available for you. You can book them using the link in the description. But if I was you, instead of booking a personal reading, I would join the I Can and I Should course. It's my self-esteem boosting course that's going to teach you how to believe in yourself and believe in your ability to reach your career dreams. So you can learn more about that and enroll. That course is currently open for enrollment year round. So you can learn more, look at the payment options, and enroll by clicking the link in the description. I'll make sure that I have it there clearly for you. All right. I love you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And I'll talk to you in the next reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3s. Welcome to your reading where we are getting into career messages from the guides, the angels, and the ancestors. You are ready for your next level in career. So let's get into it and see what they have to say. Now, as we tap into the energy, immediately I felt the energy of fear. And then we have trust yourself and be the hunter, not the hunted. This energy is coming through incredibly clearly. And before we get into it, I always want to remind you about the free resource library, where I have over 12 of my favorite mindset and manifestation tools available to you for free. If you want that, check that out using the link in the description. Now let's get into your message. So you guys totally could have chosen pile number 2 as well, or pile number 1. I don't remember, but one of the piles or all the piles, we're talking about trusting yourself. I think it was pile number 1. It doesn't matter. So you chose pile number 3, 999. You can start over. You can fix it. You can make it better. Just start now. So immediately what's coming through is an energy of procrastination. What if it's not good enough? What if it's not perfect? What if people get it and they don't like it? It's like a fear of judgment, but also mostly a fear of judging yourself. Pile number 3, they're coming through and they're saying you are your harshest critic, and criticism is really the enemy of creativity. Creativity is a feminine process. She needs to flow like water. She needs to be able to expand and contrast and breathe. It's like a dance. So you guys could definitely be dancers. There's an energy of dancing, right? And when you're doing dance, I don't mean dance like cheer, right? Because there's a difference. When you're cheering, the moves are kind of hard and they're sharp and you're hitting it and you need to, hit the things, and shit just needs to be sharp. I can't describe it. I didn't do cheer. That's the best that I got. It's very sharp and you're hitting all the marks and it's like that. And dance is more fluid. Dance, you are flowing from one move to the next and the next and the next and the next and the next. And there's obviously technique for both. Dance is more fluid. Even when it's rigid, it's more fluid. So pile number 3, the message that's coming through for you is that you're in need of more fluidity with yourself. You're putting yourself in a position where you're kind of suffocating your creativity before you're giving it the chance to completely breathe. And what's coming through is that you grew up in a childhood where there was a lot of criticism. You grew up in a childhood environment where there was a lot of people poking fun at you, people pointing out your flaws, people telling you everything that's wrong with you instead of telling you everything that's right with you, instead of telling you everything that's perfect about you, instead of telling you everything that makes you wonderful. And this is a really great mindset shift and tool to use as you're on the journey of loving yourself and feeling good enough. It's your job to tell yourself all of the things that are perfect about you. You are now the person, you are now the parent, you are now the authority figure whose job it is to identify all of the things that are really good about this, all of the things that are really great about this. And you can do that at the end of each day, at the end of the workday, or when you're in the shower, or when you're getting in bed, ready to go to sleep. What are 5 to 10 things that you did really well today? I did a really great job calling and handling some tax business. I did a really great job of handling my adult responsibility instead of running away or waiting until the last minute. I did a really good job of picking out some really great graphics for this YouTube thumbnail, and I did a really great job of picking out the pictures. I did a really great job in my video of telling them to comment a specific color heart for every single pile, because sometimes I forget. I did a really great job of that. And it's like getting into that habit of identifying what's really good, because right now you've just got a really big built up habit of identifying what didn't go well. You've just got a really big habit. You've got a lot of momentum built up, focusing on criticism, focusing on what didn't go right, focusing on what wasn't good enough. And it's your job to be the leader of your mind. It's your job to be the leader of your career. It's your job to be the leader of your life. And then taking it a step further and expanding it even more. You are constantly teaching people how to treat you. You are constantly teaching people how to respond to you. And you're doing this directly, but you're also doing it indirectly. And one of the ways that you're doing this indirectly is by the way that you look at you, and by the way that you respond to you, and by the way that you treat you. So when you are the woman who is constantly picking at yourself and nervous, oh my God, I'm going to do a bad job. I'm not really good enough. I'm so terrified to make a mistake because that's gonna make me unworthy of love, and if I make a mistake then I could get fired and I could lose my job and everything could be terrible. When you create that dynamic, what are you a vibrational match for? What are you telling people that you expect? What are you telling people that you're willing to accept? You're saying, hey, if I make a mistake, you can berate me. If I make a mistake, you can yell at me. If I make a mistake, you can fire me. If I make a mistake, I deserve to be fired. If I make a mistake, I deserve to be hurt. If I make a mistake, I deserve harsh criticism. But when you show up as that woman who, even when I make mistakes, I still like myself, yeah, I recognize that that can be better and we'll work on that next time. But what I really love was how I did this. What I really love was the color scheme that we chose. And I did a really great job figuring out this and putting that together and doing that. And I really was wonderful when I was leading that team meeting. And I really was great in that proposal. I remembered all of my points. I hit it so perfectly and it was so succinct. My elevator pitch is amazing right now. When you're the woman who is unwilling to harp on her flaws, who is willing to look at her mistakes and who was willing to improve, but who was unwilling to beat herself up, when you have that self-acceptance, you communicate to other people, hey, I'm a woman whose flaws are acceptable. I'm a woman who's worthy of love even when she makes mistakes. I'm a woman who you can trust because I'm a woman who trusts herself. When you're showing up in that energy of, I don't know if it's going to be good enough. I don't know if I can do this. I don't really know. I'm really unsure. You communicate to people, I don't know if you can trust me. And so they start double checking your work and micromanaging you and not showing up as if they trust you because they're doubting you. And it's like, what's going on? Why is everybody doubting me? And it's like, because you communicated to them through your energy, through your beliefs, through your lack of self confidence, that you're not a trustworthy person, that you are someone that they need to constantly check in on. But when you show up as that woman who, I trust myself and I'm capable and I'm competent and I got it and I do good work and this is what I love about this and this is what was so incredibly great about the work that I do good work. I love this about my work and I love this about my work and I love that about my work, and I especially love when I do that. I do that incredibly well. You want a woman to do that for you? Call me, because I am the greatest at that. Pound number 3, the message coming through from the guides, angels, and ancestors is that you need to get better at identifying the things that you do well, at expressing the things that you do well, and being proud of yourself. You got this fear of somebody humbling you. Nobody can humble you but you. Nobody can give you criticism and make you play small and go hide in a dark corner. Nobody can make you respond to criticism in that way. You are the leader of your life. You are the woman whose responsibility it is to deliberately decide how you're going to respond to criticism. It's your responsibility to like you and respect you and to have your own back in your own work. What do you love about the work that you do? What do you deeply respect about the work that you do? Why is what you have to offer and the way that you serve, why is it high quality? Why is it valuable? These are the things that you need to practice. And it's going to boost your self-esteem. It's going to boost your self-confidence. It's going to boost your self-trust. You're going to start speaking differently about yourself. You're going to start thinking differently about yourself. You do this 5 to 10 things at least once a day for 2 weeks, then it'll become a pattern of behavior. You do it for 21 days, then it'll become a belief system. You'll be the woman who is consistently identifying what she did well, consistently identifying what she's really great at, consistently feeling into the energy of being proud of herself and proud of her accomplishments. And that's who you want to be to tap into your next level. That's who you want to be to make your next level of income. They're saying that's the big thing that's between you and your next level of income. That feeling, that belief, that story that you're telling of insecurity, of self-doubt, of worry. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I can help them. I don't know if I can really do this. You start deliberately changing that. You start deliberately shifting that. Become that woman who says, no, I trust myself. I am capable, I am competent, and I am confident in my ability to serve you powerfully. I am capable and I am competent and I am confident in my ability to serve you well. You live in that energy, that's the woman that you are. You're going to attract better experiences in your workplace, or you're going to attract better work environments. You're going to attract higher paying customers and clients. Money is going to flow into your world with much more ease from that energy of confidence. That's what you need to work on next. Okay, pile number 3. So that's all that I've got for you. Go ahead and give me some green hearts in the comments section if you are claiming this. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told pile number 2. I am currently open for personal readings. So if you want to make less of an investment but still get some personal one-on-one support from me, a personal reading is a great place to start. If you're ready to invest in a course or program, then I highly recommend checking out my I Can and I Should course. It is an amazing, transformative beast of a program that is made to boost your self-esteem, help you to believe in your ability to create positive change in your life, help you to believe in your ability to attract higher paying jobs or customers, help you to believe in your ability to do your job and to do it well. It's really going to help you tap into that next level of confidence that you really need to settle into and normalize your next level of career success. That's going to be linked for you in the description box. I love you so, so much. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below before you head out of here. And I will talk to you in the next reading.